Today for Devotions with Daniella, we are reading from The Claimant by Rachel Winehouse. This is a beautiful lyrical memoir about finding out she's part of a class action lawsuit against the USC gynecologist, but which also wakes up an assault that she had as a 5-year-old child. This book is all about dealing with how all of those things affect each other. After the EMDR session, looking back on Uncle Chuck's death, I slowly start to open up to Francine. I don't want to tap about the little girl, though. I can't tap about the little girl. Instead, I offer up a memory about the USC Student Health Center. Francine and I tap together. With our arms crossed against our collarbones, our taps remind me of galloping horses. The tapping isn't that loud, doesn't make a clip-clop sound. No dust cloud stirs. But horses charging is the image that comes to me. Time-traveling horses. Francine and me on their sweaty, muscular backs. The horses stop. I dismount. Francine stays in her seat, observant, while I walk into the health center alone. It sounds crazy, but this is how they are, these EMDR experiences. Maybe it's because I'm a writer and my mind is practiced in taking leaps away from reality. When I start to tap, I often can't stick to the memory, and I insert fantasy, horses where horses don't belong. I walk into the health center waiting room, and I'm the only person there. It is dead quiet. My mind jumps, everything goes black, and I am in the basement of my childhood home. I am the little girl bouncing the ball against the wall. I don't want to leave. It feels right being here. Here, too, is a dead quiet, one I can wrap myself in, a dead quiet that blankets me in safety. Francine asks me to stop tapping. I tell her about the horses, the waiting room, my retreat into the basement. I explain, this is what writing feels like. My stories bring me into a dark, peaceful quiet. I confess that sometimes, most times, especially now, I prefer this quiet over anything. One of the things I hate about myself, Francine, is that I fought and struggled so long to have my children, ached for them. Now, all I yearn for is to be away, lost in thought. I don't say it this way, but this is the point I make, the realization hitting me in the moment. Francine and I discuss how writing and make-believe became a coping mechanism for me from a very young age, triggered by assault. We talk about the desire to write more now, to lose myself in fantasy, how it might be a result of the envelope of memories of the woods and memories of Tyndall surfacing, my mind working overtime to escape. Your children are the age you were when you were first assaulted, which is triggering. She helps me understand. I feel less alone, a little less lost. For the first time in a long time, I feel compassion for myself.